What's up, guys? Chris Williams coming to you live from Turtle Creek, Avondale, and Turtle Creek Boulevard. So I haven't done this before, but after going live on Sunday, I figured, got over the nerves, I could give it a go. So you're not going to see much of me anymore. I'm just going to fish, maybe some commentary. Hope you guys like it. If you do, I'll do some more. I'm going to show you guys where I'm fishing. It's straight up under a bridge. I love this spot. I've only been here one time before. So here's a little tour of the area. I'm going to introduce you guys to one of my friends I just met. We'll call this guy Daffy. Just hand-fed this duck. Got a video of it, not live. I might post that later. Seen a few bass already. So, all right, let's get to fishing. Enough talking. I'm not gonna really be able to see the comments, so. And if my phone gets too hot, it's over. So we'll just see how it goes. Might mix it up next time. So last time I was out here, I had a little success on this guy. It's the Berkeley Crawl. Never fished this color before. It's the black with the red flake. Let's see how it goes. Oh, there's a bass right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Just came in at it. I'm gonna throw it. It's swimming out. Yeah, it's gonna get loud too. I am under a very busy bridge in the Highland Park area. Got a little bluegill checking this guy out. I might have to put a weight on this. So right now I'm just fishing this with one of the ones with the screw in. And I don't really have it tucked away. I don't really like doing that if I know the area. There's a few rocks kind of out there, but it's pretty much weedless out here. All right, I'm gonna be patient. Oh, that feels like something. Nope, let it go. Terrible cast. So yes, I do throw a bait caster and a spinning rod. Or not a bait caster, a closed face, sorry. It's easier to travel with. I've fished with it since I was a kid and I catch fish, so I don't know. I'm pretty minimalist when it comes to fishing, honestly. Getting some bites right here. I think they're like little, probably green sunfish. There's a lot here. You can see a few beds. That could actually work out. I'm gonna let that just fall in there even though I'm caught. It's a technique a lot of people use. It's just something different they don't see. All right, that's not working. So here's the trick, hopefully. Just flip it over real quick. Oh, a little bluegill. I almost caught him. All right, I'm gonna put a weight on this. So bear with me, y'all. You guys are gonna get a view. I'm having to wear my backpack to do this, so I'll try to give you a good view while I get the weight out. Sitting sideways. All right, guys, I'm back. So I told you guys I'm pretty down and dirty when I fish. So I don't do a Carolina rig. If I do a Texas rig, I'll usually put like a slip weight on there. And 9 times out of 10, I'll just put it like a toothpick about this far up. So I'm gonna go up about 15 inches. And I usually just fish like this. Like Carolina rig would normally have it where it slips through with like a stopper for the weight. I don't think you need all that if you're fishing like we do. So I see a few bass right here. Let's see if we can't catch one. If this doesn't work here, I'm gonna switch up the lure. Go to something on a different plastic. Oh, I see them. If you ever want to catch sunfish or bluegill, this is the spot. Oh, something's biting it. I have a feeling there's one over here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I missed him. Sorry, I'm sure y'all got to see that whole pool across the water. Thought I had one there. It felt like a good one. Might have spit it out. Went right back though. Oh, I wish y'all could see this. I hope you can. There are so many bluegill right here. Look at this thing. Like, even there's a bass right there. I just don't think this is the right lure. They're just not filling this right now. There's a bass right there. There's two. Another one just came in. Yeah, they're not filling this lure at all. Or plastic. Alright, so I should have thought ahead filming live, but I gotta get a plastic out real quick. Alright guys, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch this out for one of the newest lures I've been fishing with, which is not going to be new to a lot of people, but it's a Baby Brush Hog by Zoom. I like this color. Had great success on it Saturday on the same body of water, just a little bit further down. It's like just a green with black specks. Alright, pull it out, pinch right behind the lure or the plastic and go right up in front of your fingers. That's how I like to do it. You can do it a ton of different ways, and then this one I am going to pinch in a little bit just because of how the lure is. And I get tangled up. All right. If I can get untangled, we can try to catch a fish. All right. So I feel like with this profile, we might actually catch a sunfish too. We'll just see. Last time I had a bunch chase it along this shoreline, so I'm going to try to cast it around these trees right here and this brush. There's a, that wasn't a bass. It's one thing about fishing out here that is not like back from Alabama where I used to fish. These green sunfish are so aggressive. Like, they're not like any other bluegill. Oh, no. Too close. Let me plug in so this is a little bit more stable with my backpack. Yeah, guys, and this is a little different aspect. I know a lot of people put out videos. Live fishing's a little different, man. Oh, here's a tiny bass. I don't know if you guys can see that. Nah, probably not. There's a small little bass just sitting right here in front of the bank. It's not very big. He's scared of it. Oh, I just had a fish in, not even paying attention. There's 3 bass right there and some bluegill. It's like they're in a family almost. Like I said, I've only fished here one time before, and like, this place just seems to be loaded. Like, nobody thinks to come down here because it's not on a park. Like, you park a block away. I know I got to catch something, but guys, I'm just getting all kinds of things just hitting this right around this bank. All right, let's go back to the tree or this brush over here. This brush looks really good. Oh yeah, that's a good cast. Nothing there. This bank's just so hot, but like, I feel like the only thing I would catch would be bluegills. Or sunnies. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. I can kind of see what's going on. It's hard because it's on like my shoulder, but I mean, I know this is kind of different. It's not going to be like any kind of video you see on YouTube where people are just slamming fish and posting them. Oh, hold on. Here we go. There we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, the people that were watching turned out too soon. I'm telling you guys, there are bass in Turtle Creek. In all parts of it. Like, this thing gets broken up into so many little dams. In every little spot you go, like, there's this spot that I fished Saturday with a nice fish, and I'm telling you guys, there's probably 30 yards where the bass could live, and they're there and they're big. Oh, this guy is super dark. I'm telling you, these Zoom brush hogs, man, they love these things. I love this color, which is brand new to me. And it's called California 420. It's like black and kind of a green with some red flake. It is, those colors are just great. I mean, it's not huge. I would say 14 inches at least. Maybe longer. Here's a reference. Here's my small tackle box. Oop, hope you guys can see that. So, decent fish. I mean, there are definitely fish in here. And like this little part's really clear. Like I see a bass just sitting right there. Like I know you guys can't see it because it's probably a little bit different than just the eyesight. But there are bass in here. I don't know why I don't fish here more, honestly. All right, little brother. Oops, you'll see him. There he is. Bye, buddy. All right, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? All right, if y'all see a mess, guys, I'm just gonna tell you right now, I like to be a negative impact fisherman. And what I mean by that is like, I take everything I bring in and like, I try to make it an effort to bring something with me out and throw it away. I mean, these, especially inner city, people abuse them all the time, take advantage of them. We're not gonna make a huge dent, but like, at least it's a dent. I mean, if everybody had the mentality you can't make a dent, nothing would happen. So just think about that. You know, if you can pick up, do it. All right. So guys, what I'm gonna do is just put this back in. Reason I like the ones you can just twist in is they don't run up your line. Usually you can fish with them a lot if you rig it this way. No, way too much. All right, and you're just gonna put it back in after you've done that. Make it weedless. If I can get it back in. Now, I mean, if you know the area and it's not really that brushy, no, I need another one. I ripped this one. Yeah, but if you know the area, you don't have to tuck it back into the plastic. I think it makes it easier to catch the fish without it tucked in. But if you don't know the area, it's stormed recently. I mean, tuck it in and just kind of feel it out with the weight. The weight will tell you if there's stuff down there because that's the first thing that's going to get caught. All right, so you just screw it into the head. All right, and then you want to make sure that it's screwed in to the hole where the arms are sitting horizontal to the hook. And like I said, you just put your fingers where the end of the hook goes. And that's where you want to put the end of the hook back through. Some people do this different. Some people like to go, oh, that was way too much. Some people like to go through and just have the hook come out and back in real quick. And I mean, it's all about how you like to fish, obviously. This is just how I like to do it. All right, and then you just pick it up and go back in. I don't do a ton. And sometimes to me, that's the hardest part, is getting that right. All right, I'm not too worried about it. This place isn't that weedy. These things are slippery too. All right, I'm gonna go back under that tree. I just feel like there's gotta be a bass just lurking. So this is like somebody's really nice house. I hope they fish. I mean, they have this little area. There's a statue of a Sasquatch, I think. You can barely see its head. It's that white thing sticking out over the bushes. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. I also think if you do decide to ever come fish out here, there's a lot of rocks. So a crankbait, it's kind of shallow though, but a crankbait would probably tear them up out here. Like in my opinion, for crankbaits, and like I said, everything I'm saying is just based on my experience. There's no right or wrong way to ever fish, right? Crankbaits are only if you're going deep diving. Now, there's different kinds, obviously, but if you're going deep diving, wanting to go to the bottom, you better be fishing somewhere that just has rocks, or you're just going to be losing lures or catching nothing. And that's just my opinion. Like they're really made for rocks, especially how we fish. Like we don't know the terrain below. It's not very deep, so I'm not going to say you can't catch fish on cranks that aren't rocks, but I think this spot would be really good though. I have one. I might throw it on before I leave. All right, I like corners under bridges. There's just something about them that fish just love. I feel like they know what's coming to them. Oh, I could have gone further. And I bet there's going to be some comments that said if I had a bait caster, I could have got over there, but I can make it over there. But I don't know. There's just something about corners. Fish just seem to want to be there. Most people don't want to be backed into a corner, but I feel like since bass are like the top dog, they want to know what's in their face. So I can't really see too much, but like if you guys can hear all right, can I get like a thumbs up? I might can see that. I don't know. I know there's got to be quite an echo under here with the bridge. Oh, there's something. Ah, I missed it. Probably small. Oh, my bad. All right, I also know from fishing here last time, it was a little bit more daylight. There's a channel that cuts right through here. So I would like to throw it right along the channel. Maybe pull it back up and down if I can. Just kind of work that area and see, because you really don't know. They might be up on the channel looking for food depending on the time of the day. I don't even know how far back it goes, but I know it's here. I know I can see it. Oh, there's something. I missed him. I missed him. Ugh. Didn't feel very big, but who knows? And you're not going to catch, I mean, I have seen a monster out here that I haven't caught, but I've seen it. So there are big fish out here. I mean, actually the fish that got me like started going back to fishing and started in the UFO was on Turtle Creek probably back in March. And the reason I got started going back is because it was on a bed late March, and that thing, I didn't have a weight then, but like no exaggeration, it was at least 3 pounds, and I'm going on the light side. So like, I think people always want to go to lakes to catch a record, which probably that's the best spot to go. But I mean, you can catch your PB, which my PB isn't huge. I mean, honestly, like I don't catch huge fish. I just like to catch fish. But you can catch some really big fish, and if you haven't fished for a while, you can definitely catch a PB. I mean, there are, especially just in this creek, I guarantee you there's a couple 5-pounders floating around. If not bigger. All right, let's try going back to that corner over there. I just feel like there's gotta be something there. Now that's where a bait caster would have served me. That is one of the problems with one of these closed face. Any kind of like little sneak or snag or whatever. Oh, baby, that was right there. All right, so right here, I'm just gonna be patient. I don't want to do anything right now. I want the water to settle down. A lot of people do this for like a top water. Oh, see, I'm already feeling something. And then I'm gonna slowly pull it up. Oh, hold on. Oh, I missed him. I felt like it dragged across his mouth. All right. And you can work it through here. And especially if you're working somewhere weeded, like I would just reel it in and check. Like here, I know it's probably pretty good and I probably should have just kept fishing it. But like if you don't know the area that well, like just reel it in after it. Make sure your hook set's set back in, your lure's not messed up. I mean, it's really not worth just like fishing that whole time with something all messed up, right? I mean, it's really hard to tell, I guess. You don't really know how many fish hit messed up, janked up plastics under the water because you can't see it, but I'm not guessing many. Oh. Had a hit right there. So if there's anybody out there watching, I just want to, like I've said earlier, I'm not trying to teach anybody how to catch monster bass. I just like catching bass. So this is more like how, if you have a minimalist setup, not a lot of money, there's something right there. Oh, I hope y'all saw the line. Something pulled it. Like you can get a setup for less than 30 bucks and lures, get out to somewhere like here and catch a bass. And I see a comment came up. Like I said, like this thing's on my shoulder, kind of bent out a little bit so I can see it, my phone, but it's really hard to kind of read the comments. But I see Jesse commented. I thank you. I see Dorian, you were watching earlier. Appreciate you guys checking this in. Oh yeah. And these guys, they're hitting out here, guys. I'm just not. I guess I'm a little bit more excited about the live stream than paying attention, which that's all right. Oh, there's a bass right there. I don't know if y'all can see this bed. There's a bass just swim right in front of it. And if it's not a bass, that is the biggest freaking greenie or bluegill I've seen. But it looks like a bed. I can see it on here. I mean, if push comes to shove, I'll get something tiny like a grub. I'll catch these little bass. I'm just kind of going for a little bit bigger though, not like huge tonight. Looks like there's silver beds out here, guys. And so I've walked this area, it's kind of cut out, but you can't really get to the bank anywhere else. I'll show you one other spot before it gets too dark. But if they clear it out, I think you can actually fish other areas. But like just this one, I mean, this is tiny. This is a small bank. But like you gotta look at how much real estate you have to work with for something like this. And the terrain it's just so different. Like you get like this little flat area where you can kind of see these beds, which I think you can see on here. But anything with like a dam like this, there's a culvert on the other side where like water drops in. Where water drops in, that's gonna make that get deeper. There's water dropping in there. I know water drops in there. If you look for places like that, that's where they're gonna chill. Oh. pulled. Sorry if you see the screen just like flash across, that's when I'm trying to rip a fish, but just ain't happening. Whew, it is warm out here. I think they said the heat index could get upwards of 110 in Dallas this week. Oh, that was weeds. I'm lucky I didn't get hung up there because that was definitely not a fish. So like if you fish places regularly, that's something good to know. Like if I throw out like that angle, like I need to know that there's going to be something right there I can get hung up on. Now it might, especially here, it might not always be there, but it's just good to know, like when you come back, like it's always good to understand where you fish. Just because you think a spot's bad doesn't mean it's bad. You just might not know the actual area yet. And there might be something sitting down there like a log, brush. And you fished all around it, but you just hadn't tried it yet. You know, you haven't hit it. Sorry, my little screw-in came out for the top. And I actually think these are old beds. Sorry, I get my lure fixed, but looking at them, I don't really see like bass protecting them, or not bass, but like bluegill or sunnies. So I think they might be like from a week or two old, and it's already happened. Because I've seen bass just swim over the top, and like normally something would go on, something would fight it. Alright guys, I'm trying to get back in action, sorry. I want to get going too, there's not much time left. It's probably a good time to switch to top water, but I'm stubborn. Sorry about that, guys. I can see one person's watching now, so I appreciate you sticking with me here. That's the thing about trying to fish live, technical difficulties, so thanks for sticking with me. Caught one already, maybe we'll get one more here before I can't fish any longer. I figured it's better than just keep it live than keep like starting and restarting a live stream, so I guess I can pause it, but I don't know if y'all can see all these little bluegills right here. There's so many. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, he went for it. Oh, he has it in the mouth. Told you. Oh, that's a bass. Ah! I don't know if y'all saw that go down. Like that was... I thought that was a bluegill, and it, ow, and it just ran off. Like I knew it had it because it was like running off of my lure like nobody's business, or my plastic. All right, guys, this is not a, I mean, it's a dink. First one was waiting. I said, oh no, Well, he's fine because he swam off. Sorry, little guy. All right, I'm gonna reset this up and see if we can't catch another one before the night's over. I'll just kind of show you all the view. And actually, before I catch the next one, I'll show you the other spot under here. I'll throw a few over there so y'all can kind of see. So you do have this whole area right here on Avondale and Turtle Creek to fish. So like I said, I mean, for like such a small spot, you get such a wide area with like all kinds of changes in the under the water as far as depth, terrain. I mean, you got like this kind of brush over here, you got rocks coming in, you got the concrete, you got this tree overlapping, you have man-made structure over there from somebody's house. It's a deep canal right here. I mean, like literally for a spot that's in the city. And the thing is, this is not a park. Like I had to walk a block to get here. No trail. I mean, besides the people that have come down here before. And like nobody fishes here. So you're gonna catch fish if you come here. It's probably gonna be hard to see. Little graffiti, Dallas art. But you can also come to this side, which I haven't fished much, and I'm not going to because I want to catch another fish before I leave. You could definitely catch fish here. And you have this whole other area to work. I think that culvert would be good. Last time I came here, I fished there a little bit. You can stand on the culvert. It's a little sketch. But you can definitely get on there. Oh, and even right now, I know you guys probably can't see it, but like from up here, I can see all the way to the bottom of this water, all the way through halfway through here. So it's a great spot to actually spot fish regardless of the time of the year. I mean, I feel like I'm giving away a honey hole, honestly. But you know, that's what this is all about, guys. Urban Fishing Organization. We created this place because even though I've never fished here, I'm sure somebody in the group's probably checked out the spot before. So you're not really giving away new information or something that's not there. It's not like you're on a boat mapping off spots. We've all been in the same spots or crossed paths, so